Well. If it ain't Yoda Doug, an old school repair shop, what's going on there, fellas? How's it going? We get some thumbs up from you guys? That'd be awesome. Highly appreciative. That light should probably move this way. A little dark here, but that's all right. We'll work with it. How are you guys doing? Sam, what's up, buddy? Trying to. There we go. That's better. Sit right here, Hope you're having a good weekend. Start of the weekend at least. If I get some thumbs up there, that'd be awesome. Highly appreciative. What's going on, brother? Got any new projects coming along? How's the old Bronco? Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. What are we up to tonight there, boys? Still going good. There we go. What about the tractors? You still got all your tractors going good? You got the OJ Mobile. Juice. You really... All right, listen. I'm just going to do it. Let's see what it does here. Boop. It's kind of creepy, huh? There we go. That's better. What's up, BWs? How's it going, brother? Thank you. It'd be much appreciative, I mean, I'm not like the best person out there, but I do appreciate the thumbs up, from time to time. Mr. Tool Dealing Wheeling himself there, BWs. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I think I have an idea here. Do that and bring it down to about there. Right? And then that's better. That's a little better there. All right, let's see. The Huffy is down, getting a rebuilt. Diesel Sears, I found out, don't like 45-degree weather. That's a little disappointing because that ain't that cold, but CRV been the problem child. I forgot you got that CRV also. What year is that thing? It's an early edition, right? First gen? That's right. You're all the way out, still working land, I guess. I put in overtime today and yeah. Whatever. Oh wait, early third gen. I apologize. My brain is not like, if you guys haven't known, it's not the best, but I try. I do. You are sitting on 2 days overtime? See this heart that they put over there? Brian needs more. Who's Brian? That heart that they put there really screws me sometimes. Wait, what do you mean sitting on 24 days? Like you're in day or 2 days? I'm sorry, 2 days. Sapphire, I think your brain might need some beer. Brian. Junk from work, what's up, brother? 7-7 shifts, yeah. I have 1 day of overtime, so. But I don't get paid for it because I'm salaried. So anytime I get overtime, just it is what it is. Tell you what, man, these companies they're smart up here. They think of everything. But that's all right. One day I'll show them all. Actually, when I worked at Duquesne University, I've probably told this a million times. I worked like 6 to 2:30, and I'd work Wednesday through Sunday. Yeah, and Friday night they would come up to me and be like, "We need you in here at 11 o'clock tonight." So then I have to go home. Sometimes I'd work my second job. Sometimes I'd be able to take a quick nap and then work. And then like I'd come in at 11 at night, work till like 2:30, 3 the next day. And then sometimes I'd have to come in Sunday at like, midnight to do all the turnarounds. I did that for 5 years. Did you ever finish mathematical proofs that were left on the chalkboards? No, I was the one that left them there. Actually, like there's a company doing a remodel at one of our buildings, and like they'll have like schematics on the wall, like this and that and that, and then I'll like add +2 or like divided by 3 at the end of it. The best is when they're gonna do demo and you just take a biggest screwdriver you could find and chuck it right through a drywall wall. And then after you do that, you have to look at the blueprints to be like, yeah, they are taking that wall out. Thank God. All right, let me catch up here. I feel you, Neil. Yeah. Oh, not much, man. I'm glad you're doing well there, George Jorge, up there in Canada, Canadian land. I got 2 days of it, 24 hours. Did you ever have that? We had a tech quit, so dude, I'm sorry. That's rough whenever people bow out and everything just falls on you. I've been there a million times. I'm telling you right now, at my next job, when I get it, if I get one, if I change jobs, I'm just going to be a dumbass. I'm going to be the dumbest person there and try to have. That's my problem is I just love to get involved with stuff. I have to just be awesome in the interview and then just give them very low expectations. That's what I'm doing right now. I like to look around for nice doors or stuff I can steal when they're going to be doing demo. Yep. Leave it at work. That is one thing with my job now. For the most part, I don't. I could come home and just decompress or whatever. Not decompress. I mean, It's a job. It's not that hard, but you know, um, there's not much stress that comes home with me. I'll just figure it out the next day. It's best story ever though. So yesterday, there's this guy, a FedEx driver up where we are, and he's a big a-hole. And I'm driving up the hill, and he just almost cuts right in front of me. I'm doing the speed limit. So what's his reaction? He slams on his brakes. Then he yells, "Slow down!" So I, give him one of those out the window and tell him to look where he's going. And then as soon as he pulled out behind me, I just jammed my brakes as hard as I could. And he was like, shoot. So I knew, because everything in my van went forward. And I know it happened to him too. And then he followed me for a little bit, which was pretty funny. But when I pulled into the parking lot, he kept going. Best part was I saw him the next day, passed him at the same exact location, and he was MFing me, and I just waved to him. Yes, BW, exactly. It's like I have to stop solving problems for these idiots. They got to start doing it because I don't get paid extra. I get paid the same as, it's not the people I work with, like my other counterparts. It's the people up top that can't make freaking decisions. And it was definitely like that at my old job. Anyone in here, please leave me a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Hate asking, but it's like one of those, like, trying to be a serious YouTuber here and stuff. Custom screen printing, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Wayne? Is it Wayne, right? I believe so. Might have the wrong person, but hope you're doing well, friend. You kind of came up same time as me as well, I think. And here we are, just chugging along like little choo-choo trains, I went off the rails a long time ago, though. I'm an offshoot. Now people come on here and watch me go live to make fun of me, and that's fine, Not everyone. I'm just, some people in here. So I got it. Who is in here right now? Can you say I so I know people are in here? Because I have a question for, my Hangout buddies here. There we go. We got one. We got one eye. It's good enough for me. I think I might be switching gears on the channels here. I just gave you a thumbs up and share. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I get very mad at people driving slow in the fast lane in the winter. In this day and age, I'll go out of my way to avoid crazies on the road. I'm not trying to get in it with people. Like, I actually, to this day, I think I've used my horn once, and it was my friend reaching over to honk my horn because someone almost hit me. But like, I'm pretty, I know what's going on around me when I drive. So, but when I was 16, there's like 3 inches of snow on the ground, and there's this old person in front of me doing like 2 miles per hour, and I passed them on a on a double line. In that same spot a year later, I passed another old guy that was just like riding the guardrail, like literally grinding it the whole way up. He was all right, you know, but really, 2x2 panels, $25. That's a sore, you know what deal. Can't beat it. So basically, I think I might make a channel direction shiftage. Not nothing big or anything. There'll be a lot of the same material, but I mean, I got some tool reviews to finish up, wrap up. I just I don't know. There are a lot of tool review channels. A lot. And I'm not good at that. So I appreciate that, brother. Kevin Spore, what's up? What in the hell is going on in here? I don't know, man. We're just having a good time, really. I think I'm always having a good time. I got another question for you guys. Got invited to a party tomorrow night. The costume theme is memes. What's a meme costume? I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know what to dress as. So I asked if I could go as myself, and then the kid said, "You do you," which kind of triggered me a little bit more. But you know, now I don't know. I don't know what in one day's time. I don't even know what a meme is, barely. And then you want me to costume myself up as one? I don't know if that's possible. I just don't. Go as a plumber with your crack. Dude, my crack is hanging out all the time. Have you ever seen my videos? I was doing something today and the guy was like, "You're a pretty big guy. You sure you're gonna fit in there?" I'm like, "I've plumbed in tighter spaces." Then goes yourself, Neil. Goes Bernie Sanders with big mittens on the and a blue mask. I think I'm too fat to pass as Bernie. That would be a good one though. That's actually I get that one. Um, although at this party, I think it would be. I don't know. I'm gonna stay clear of politics. But what else can I? Can I just go as a cat? Is that a meme? What's another meme? Free 10mm sockets on the side. I got the winter coat. Keyboard cat. There, yeah, just attach a keyboard here and then have little whiskers and stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll live stream from the party or something tomorrow night. I have to have like earmuffs, the big blue mittens, and you know. Ooh, yeah, most interesting man in the world, DeSecchi's. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say those commercials nowadays just wouldn't fly, even though they're like 6 years old. Actually, it might be a lot older than that. That guy was awesome though. I mean, Do you guys remember Terry Tate inside linebacker or office inside linebacker? Those were the best commercials, man. Go YouTube them. Terry Tate inside line or office inside linebacker. Yes, is the best. Here comes a pain train. Woo woo! No! I got it! That's not your cake. That's Simone's cake. Yeah, right. Dude, Terry Tate, that was the best. This is the first meme theme party I've heard of. Exactly. And it's one of my friends, so it's of my age, and I barely know what a meme is. And then, I read it, and it's like October 28th, and then I'm like, oh, cool. And then I look at it again and again, and then I'm like, wait, 28th tomorrow. So this little watch is wrong. I gotta fix that. Cheapy bastard. Come on. Rolling over. 27. That's your daytime out. Sorry, guys. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it. I guess that's just the thing to do these days. You hit me with the gotta be meme themed. Well, get going there, little. You stopped again. Go. Doop. What are we doing? Okay, now do your thing. There we go. I feel like some people don't think Halloween costumes are difficult enough. Have come up with themes, exactly. I went as myself one year, for gosh sakes. And there's only one house. I went up, the guy goes, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Neil." And I gave my last name. They said, "Get the hell out of here." So I left. But I hit the rest of the neighborhood up. Life-size human clown holding a red balloon. That is so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 or 9 animatronics that I set up, and like last year kids were coming back just to walk through. It's pretty cool. So this year I'll have to take a video of it or something, but Georgie Pennywise. The beginning of that movie is just horrifying. It is. But it's a good movie. Both Tim Curry and the other guy were very good at. Yeah. So what else is new? What are you guys up to this weekend? What are we doing? Kevin Spore, how's work? Zaphael, what we got working on the deck hands there, BWs, I know you're working already, so I get that. We go through a supply house Height, I think's the name of it. Uh, for all of our lights and stuff. There we go. Go subscribe to Carlos's channel. I'm a maintenance man. You are the maintenance man. That's putting up a retaining wall around a culvert to keep a field road from washing out. I had a billion other things to do. Right now, I'm in the garage sorting tools. I hate retaining walls, putting them up. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I apologize. YouTube is changing policies, so like even in my videos, I can't. What's up, Pat? Well, I can, but in November they're just gonna put ads wherever they want. So I click on it to gear you guys up for that. I'm going to gear up for a new scheduling of stuff. Probably won't have live. I'll probably do lives Monday nights again if you guys like that. It is. How'd you know, Zaphael? Gosh darn, y'all, hyper tough new 12-volt lines looking real good right now. Yeah, for for a homeowner, college student, DIYer, person that doesn't need a huge lineup. Hyper Tough's always had good tools for the price, out of the box. Now they got the brushless little chebang bangers, and they kick butt, man. Mopping a floor right now. Well, then the ad kind of fits in with the theme of things. You get it's like elevator music, right? They want us to buy YouTube Premium, and I am tempted with all these added commercials. I refuse. I'll just put the phone down for a moment or two and continue on. I mean, the best part is, or I guess I don't understand it, but channels that are monetized make money off of, the premium subscriptions also. So, like, it doesn't, like, if you're premium watching, I'd still gain a fraction of a cent every 20 hours. But I don't know, what is it, $12 a month? I don't watch enough YouTube to justify it. Had to deal with it. There you go. Tough built stack tech also looks real nice. The more brands making tools better. So I'll be honest with you there, Carlos. Go look deeply into those tough built stack things, and there's some. I've been pointed out some good discrepancies. They're not that great. They're not good. They're probably below the rigid. Definitely below the rigid. Might even be worse. I mean, in terms of the stack stuff, I mean, Milwaukee is, I guess, nice, but like then you have people building like 8-foot high things that are like what 18 inches wide on wheels. Like it's gonna tip over. It's stupid. Rigids are very nice. DeWalt has a good one. And the one that intrigues me that I have looked a little bit at is the Klein. I would say that would probably be the next in line. But if you look close at the tough built stuff, it's like the Husky. It's there's been videos where like they load it up and the wheels are like bending out and up, and Um, just a lot of goofy marketing. They really push that stuff out there quick, and it looks great, but I'm blocking all YouTube ads. Sorry, but not so sorry. I don't care what you block. I think it's ridiculous also. Like, with the live streams, at least let me live stream and then put them in after for the people that, you know, come in after. So, Pat, what you got going on this weekend, brother? Same with you, Carlos. What are you guys doing? Got any fun projects? I got the iPhone. I got the iPhone, but in terms of computers, I will not own an Apple. Because I was the man on MS DOS, man. I'm telling you, Wolf 3D get you into Wolfenstein. Duke Nukem, or maybe it's Nukem 3D or something. Yeah, it felt like you were a computer whiz. Win for Windows. That's how you got in there. What do you need to help me with? On the iPhone? I won't pay what they want to skip ads. Won't do Prime either. There you go. Just just power on through it. Truck on through it. That's how I feel. I mean, I don't care. I'll ad comes on. Yeah, just as long as it's not like a half an hour. Supposed to go high. Oh, cat skills, really? Going ATVing? PA. We're in PA. That's right. I guess you're not too far, but you'd be on the other side. You don't have to correct your spelling. I wouldn't have corrected that anyways. But thank you for correcting it. And that's not, it's THEIR. Not they are apps for Android to make YouTube much better. I don't know. Isn't your first one actually the most applicable? There there are. Wait, what am I saying? There are apps for. I'm working through myself here, man. Just let me go. It's the abbreviation of apps that threw me off. So, all right, there are apps for Android to make YouTube much better. Really? Hmm. Yeah, about 3 hours into PA. Cold Springs. No idea what the big city is. Cold Springs. Cold Springs. Let's do some research on the Cold Springs. Uh, Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be rude. Cold Springs here. Let me calculate the majalculate here. Coal Springs Sprouse. I don't know. Coal Springs is in Florida. Um, maybe I should say Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Cool Springs, Pennsylvania. Cool Spring Museum. You're gonna be. Let's see here. Cool Spring, Cook Forest, all that stuff. You'll be up that way from me. Oh, Cole Township. I don't. It is what it is. You'll have a fun time, though, that's for sure. There you go. Wait, here we go. They are. Yes, correct. I already said that though. I helped my dad remove crap ton of branches off old trees at his old house. Very scary. You run a chainsaw. I love running chainsaws. Says the guy. There's a Tyson fight tomorrow? Really? I'd like to watch the Tyson fight. I like Mike Tyson nowadays. I knew him as the guy that bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, but people do change. I'm failing miserably at grammar. Do not follow me into my grammar. No, I am too, apparently. So, um, I'm as the youth say these days. I might be touched by the ism. I got a new chair. Look, boys. Look at this. Actually, it was at work. The most comfy desk chair, and I don't even sit at my desk ever. And then I'm like, you know what? I've been working on my channel a lot, and my fat butt, behind, needs a nice, comfortable chair to sit in and enjoy. And I mean, you guys, like, when I would do 5-hour streams on that stool in there, do you know what that does to an old man's back? Not a lot, but I mean, enough. Doing my thing. Cold Township, about 4 hours east of Pittsburgh. Yeah. That's if you're looking at Pittsburgh, which way would be east? All right. I forgot my guitar was there, Made me bump it right into my guitar. As my guitar slow. This is such a great chair though. Just it's made for middle management for sure. Look at how the spinach is on it. Boop, bumped in. That's all they do all day. My dad's high up in this company, and I'm not smart enough to be high up in this company, so I'm middle management. And whoop, hit the desk. Got to roll it over the other way and wait till I get all the way around. When you turn 62, then you're feeling old at times. Well, I'm 16, so that's you know, as my guitar slowly weeps. Something like that. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Jesus. So I have this jack-o'-lantern blow up thing out in my front. It's actually like pretty big, good, nice. Um and it stopped working one night. So like my kids were yelling, my two boys. Then I finally realized the thing's not blowing up, it's just kind of flashing. So I go out there and there's a little zipper in the back, pull up the zipper. There's a little bit of water in there, and the motor's like, zoop, zoop, zoop. So I just smack it a few times, thing fired right back up. I'll tell you what, 16-year-olds don't take down 100-foot trees next to two different buildings. I mean, you know, I'm middle management, man. I got the chair to prove it. But what I could do is just drop those trees from the ground on the two buildings. And then we could chop it up and get an insurance claim, you know? That's just the route I would go, but, you know. Who do you guys use for insurance companies? Vehicles, homeowners? Just curious. I had Erie insurance for 22 years. And then when I moved in my new house, the roof was too old. They would not insure me. Even though I'm like, listen, once I buy the house, I have it all lined up that I'm getting it replaced. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't matter. We can't do it. So you can't buy the house without insurance. So I said, you know what? See you later. Yep. Switched to State Farm myself. But I might start shopping around some more because two brand new buildings that they're closing on but haven't gotten the mortgage insurance. Progressive. What's the Mayhem one? General insurance, I hear, is actually not too bad. I mean, I've never been in an accident or anything, so it's like I just rural mutual for property, car insurance, just jump around because, yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true. With auto insurance, like, I was with Erie for 20 years. Did my rates ever go down? No. Thought they would. I mean, they did, but very like not what I anticipated. Insurance is the biggest scam of the world. Next to taxes. U.S. government. You know who I could be tomorrow? Robert Shaw from Jaws. What's that? That song. What do you do with your fair Spanish ladies? What will you do with the ladies of Spain? Well, the thing that's crap is my parents, the boomers they are, grew up in a generation where, like, if you stayed with a brand, sorry, middle management spinning here. There's benefits to that. We'll cut you a break. Well, all that changed. I mean, big time. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me. One second. Uno momento. Yeah, there we go. Did I mute this? No, I didn't. You heard me in there. Whew. Um, Internet and cable. I mean that whole thing ran its course years ago. Like jump around, and then. But y'all like people like my mother-in-law. Like, well, I called Comcast and was like, why should my rate change? I've been with you for this, so you're gonna give me my, the $100 for the three things. And of course, she's always like, and they did it. And then I call up and I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave if you don't give me that deal. And they're like, all right, have a good one. All depends who you get on the phone. Sorry, just ate some hot dogs not too long ago. Had not eaten all day. Surprisingly, I can miss 3 meals. And then I just, have some whirly pops and good to go. But, I mean, we going to cut down some trees or what? Zaphael, I am slowly learning that. Here's one thing. So, and I'm just gonna use this, but when I turned 21, I don't live too far out of Pittsburgh, but in my town, here in Pennsylvania in general, I mean, you have different distribution centers for different types of beverages. But I didn't really have one close for the beverages that I like the most. And you guys mostly know what I like the most. And one opened right when I turned 21. I am now 37 and I still go there. The same guy owns it. If he gets t-shirts or bottle openers or stuff, he just, he gives them to me all the time. And but he's not crazy priced, not compared to a few other places, but there's another place that's like a little bit cheaper and same distance for me. But I've been going to him for years, so why would I don't change, I just don't. And but unfortunately everyone is looking for the best deal. Yes, Pat, exactly. Like I from a tool review channel or myself, get asked questions a lot, and it's like I use a lot of what, like, I have Bosch, I have Skill, I have both corded and cordless, Ryobi, and I use it all. I have Hyper Tough, um, brand loyal. Like, I had a question presented to me the other day. Someone in Sometimes you read something wrong the first time. So I read it a few times just to see where this person was at. But the question was pretty simple. It was, if money wasn't a concern, what brand would you buy? And it was specifically for cordless tools. And I said, professionally, I started out with Ryobi. I did not have any issues with them. And I told him too, I said, these two brands are the longest that I've used professionally. So I said I started off with Ryobi, and then I bought Milwaukee to feel more professional. And I rode those for 4 years. Ryobi, no problems, no issues. Milwaukee, I had issues with batteries on the M12s and M18s, and I had issues with tools on the M12s. It's a lot of money to get into Milwaukee. And a lot of people, I think, buy it to feel professional. And I mean, they have good tools and they have great warranty, but like, if your stuff's down, you can't get to work, what good is it? So then I told this guy I had Milwaukee, but then I sold it all, went back to Ryobi, and I still never had any issues with the batteries or the tools with Ryobi. And I said, I might be the exception to the rule there for Ryobi, so I don't know what to tell you, but I know Ryobi's done me good, and Milwaukee hasn't, and everyone else is different. But it's like, buy the best tool that's right for you. Good night, Custom Screen Prings. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate that. Have a great night, brother. Um, exact tool I want and back it up. I've been fine with Ryobi, honestly, and like, I can say I mean, it's been documented the work that I've done on YouTube and Instagram, and my Ryobis have done the same thing that the Milwaukee's have done, and Milwaukee did not hold up. So But I really like these Craftsman ones I've been using. I like the new cordless Craftsman. They're I don't know. They're not DeWalt, so I don't know. My miter saw. I have a flooring saw, and what else? But my table saw, my corded table saw are all skill. You know. My motto: the best tool is the one that works for you. It's actually like the best model is the person behind the tool and what they can do. Probably lacks money. I mean, yeah. I mean, I that's a big. I guess I never like really relayed this, but like a big reason why I started my channel was, I mean, yeah, I use Ryobi and stuff, but but you could tell people till you're blue in the face that cheap tools can work for you if you use them right. If you know what you're doing with them, you know? I mean, who doesn't like an underdog? I feel like we've been on for like 3 hours and we're just about to hit the hour mark. There was this one guy, Finnish Carpentry TV. I don't know if you guys watched him. I actually like his content. He was kind of like in with VCG and stuff, but or maybe before them, I don't know. Really good tradesman, and he always talks about how he started off with, just all Harbor Freight stuff, or like his boss that taught him everything was all Harbor Freight stuff. That's what I like. I like making things work for me, not me buying things that will make myself work better. I don't know, something like that. Like, why would I go out and buy a new riding lawnmower when most of them are junk nowadays? When I get a free one, just get that son of a gun run. Exactly, there, BW's Electronics. For instance, if you're going to buy an SDS hammer drill, where are you buying? Yeah, he has some pretty nice stuff now, but like he's humble. Like that's I. It's not one of those channels that talks down to you and stuff. Like there's a lot of. That's what I don't like about the tool community is like people just automatically Oh my gosh, man. Like, heaven forbid that homeowners buy Ryobi. You got to buy Flex or Milwaukee or DeWalt. Buy once, cry once, or whatever it's saying is. But buy once, cry never. I don't know. Exactly. Bosch Bulldog. There you go. That's what I mean. If you're gonna buy a what 7 inch, 9 inch, 8 inch angle grinder, where are you gonna get? Does self-depreciating mean making fun of yourself? I feel like it does, which is great. I like that humor too. There's a lot of people that just don't do that. Yes. They don't get that anymore, like everyone's so serious. Or afraid to be wrong. Heaven forbid. That white will last many more years with maintenance. You can get replacement parts all over. Chinese make spindles in bulk for it. Yeah, you're right, Zaphael. On was it replacementparts.com and the other one? There's a bunch of MTD parts for that thing. Plus, I have the manuals, and a lot of the stuff is OEM, so I have codes, and you know, there's not much that can go wrong on that. The biggest issue is the solenoid on the carburetor was letting the gas, because it's a gravity feed gas, and I kept forgetting to turn off the gas, so I'd go out there to crank on it, and I'd have to spin the top of the motor, and then I it's learn. It's how you learn. And I pulled the spark plug out. All this gas came out. Then I cranked over a few times, and a lot more came out. And then I changed the spark plug out, and that's when I changed the carburetor out and did all that. But that thing fires right up. I have to get some new rear tires. And well, how do you get rear tires or tires for lawnmowers? Because I've never done that before. Like, are they tubeless? Do I have to go somewhere and get them set on, or does it come with the rim? Do I have to know the pattern of the hole, and that's what she said type stuff, or what? There so Pat, about egos, and this is true. I was friends with a lot more girls than I was guys growing up, because I could not take or handle the, like, I have to be right, this and that, and all that. I figured it's tubeless, but like, do you do it yourself, or I'll email you, Neil. I'm pretty sure you take 20 by 8 by 8. I have them my eBay shopping cart. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'll have to double check the yes, it has a solenoid on the carb, and I could have bought a new carb without the solenoid, because I actually added in that shutoff years ago. So, like, the full story is, I bought that in 2014 or 15, and then in about 2019 it stopped running. Just and I didn't use it as my main lawnmower. I used it as getting stuff around the property with the cart, and if I cut down a tree and move brush around, it's like my little tractor. So when it shut down, I just never really had the time, but I had that new solenoid, and I had, what else did I put on that? That was it. Yeah. So solenoid, starter. Solenoid was a big one. Starter was already added. Put the solenoid on. Fixed the rest. But yeah, had that on there. Make sure your tires slide off the rear axles. They can unfortunately rust to them. Okay. That mower, all said and done, is actually pretty well. The guy I bought off of stored it in a garage, like an actual, like, he parked it where his car should have been. And actually, I picked that up when I had my Toyota T100, and as a husband and wife, and they're like, you know, rubber, need an air blaster. Oh, okay. I've done that before. The old ratchet straps. Yeah, starter fluid, lighter fluid. No, starter fluid. Yeah, I could get that done. But they kind of had the same yard as me, but they were weird. They were like, "Why are you buying this?" It's like, "Cause I want to." Yeah, but why? What kind of yard do you have? How big is it? She was asking me all this stuff, and I'm like, my old yard take me 3 hours with a regular leaf blower. Once I bought my Eco backpack blower, cut it down like an hour, 6 times in the fall. I always had woods right next to me, so leaf blow it right down to the woods. But like with the rider, I could scoot the leaves over closer and, you know, um, what do you call that? Chop, mulch the leaves. And then you do the thing I'm going to do and all that. And she's like, see, see, Steve, yeah, we got the yacht to do that. She had some New York accent or something. But anyway, so I'm loading it up in my truck, and I have ramps, and I get up the ramps, and I'm like, ah, crap. So drop back down. I'm like, do you guys have a socket wrench? I had to take the steering wheel off. That was it. She's like, how'd you know to do that? It's like, oh, I gotta make some room, so pop the steering wheel off. Yeah, how'd you know you could do that? I don't know. Like, this guy, I felt so bad for. Oh my gosh. And this was in 2015. I still remember it. The best part was, though, I told my wife, I was like, listen, I'm getting something for free. I want it because I really didn't tell her, but it's because my other two kids rode on that when they were young, and my youngest had never, and now he has. He's experienced it, so I feel good. Second of all, it was free. So, but she was still pissed. I pulled it in the driveway, and like, I get out of the truck, and she's like, how could you buy another piece of crap white riding lawnmower? And I was like, it's not any piece of crap. It's our piece of crap. That's our old lawnmower. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. I mean, I was in the doghouse for days. All right, I'll shut up now. I've got a old Craftsman cord, a Milwaukee and Flex cordless. I haven't used cordless to use an opinion or to have an opinion. I will say Flex isn't light. Normally, that's no problem unless you have it up high. I like the Metabos. Craftsman's good. Black and Decker had a nice professional series. The Waltz are good. Flex 4.5, 5-inch wheels. There you go. You're all right though. The cordless ones are heavy because to make them worth a darn, you gotta use at least 4 amp hour battery on them. Yeah. Well, we moved into this house, and that's why I have a Honda push mower, 21-inch, and I mowed the first year here with that at least 2 hours every time to mow the lawn with that. So then I think you've seen it, Zaphael. I bought that Craftsman 33-inch walk behind. I still have that. And then when this thing came up for free, because what happened was I text messaged the guy and I was like, how much could I buy that off you for? Because I knew it was broken. Like, I didn't know if he was going to fix it or not, but I don't think he was. And he's like, well, why don't you just have it? Because we don't know what to do with it. And it would make room in our shed and we'd be happy to give it to you. That's when I'm like, heck yes. So in my head, I have a backup to a backup to a backup. That's how I think. So I'll still use the Craftsman walk behind because I do like walking. When it comes fall time, I got the MTD with the dual bagger. I'll use that then. And then other than that, I mean, my wife would give me crap for basically anything. So it is what it is. And I did not know they even make. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but I am surprised that they make diesel zero turns. I mean, that MTD, honestly. So, like, once I got started fixing stuff, I mowed the lawn. The cut is beautiful. I mean, it is. The blades will eventually need attention, but I mean, there's there's nothing wrong with the cut. It's not tearing the grass or anything. Like, it's a nice, beautiful cut. The tires I have to fill up with air every time, but they are like Turf Master tires. And it's a commercial industrial 3.5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. You know, commercial engine, baby. 38-inch deck, and I actually didn't think about this, but it just squeezes into my shed. So I'm glad. If it was a 42-inch, I don't think I'd fit through my doors. Even though my shed's a decent size, I don't wouldn't be good. All right, boys. There's 4 of you in here. We're an hour in. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But before I do, the 4 of you, 3 of you who are in here, one goal, are you gonna accomplish this weekend? I need to know. I need to know what you are dead set focused on for Sunday evening to be done. Take your time. It's not a race. I would say mow my lawn, but I got probably gonna have to wait till Monday, right before trick or treating on Tuesday. So I'm gonna work on my garage, getting the make it more like a studio, for YouTube. I got some lighting and stuff. Gotta move some tools around. All right, we got 3 of yous in here. Well, yep, a pack of whirly pops there in your fridge. Yeah, take it easy, not all in one fell swoop. Gotta stretch it out, but get your garage cleaned out. Yeah, that's a great weekend. Paperwork if it rains, weed eat if it doesn't. I don't like to eat weeds usually, but sometimes our digestive system. Nah, I know what you mean. I hope to have a good chunk of paperwork done this weekend. Of my mom's. Well, is this for future planning or that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. If she's passed, that send my condolences as well, man. That's hopefully she hasn't, but I'm sorry, Pat. I didn't know that, brother. Check out the tool show. Will do. Well, Pat, have fun ATVing. Hopefully, that will be a balance to your weekend. And again, I'm sorry, brother. And everyone else, just have a good weekend. I thank you for joining me. And not this Monday, but probably the following Monday, I'll start back with my routine Monday live streams. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.